Hi friends, what do you think? Why should you use Spring Boot? I like working in Spring Boot because it reduces a lot of code from your side. For example, do you remember the work you needed to do in Java for doing a JDBC transaction to connect to the database, get the details out, then submit to the database, the mapping you had to do, the prepared statements, the callable statements, the connection that you had to handle. Now in Spring Boot, you don't have to do anything except for few things, especially if you use JPA. Okay, in JPA, you just write the class with annotations so that Spring Boot is able to understand which is the column and which is the table. As long as you have the mapping done and you have the repository, you have a JPA, if you have to have an interface that extends JPA interface. Once you do that, you have to mention what are the database operations that you are going to perform in as abstract method names. Once you do that, the interesting thing is you can just do normal operations using the JPA repository interface that you have just created. Okay, and whatever you are doing, the handling of commit, rollback, those things are handled by a single annotations at the transactional. So how much did you do? You created a class, you created a functional interface, you created an interface that contains all the methods that you are going to operate, that you are going to use on the database. Okay, and you have just marked that the transaction scope. Okay, previously you had to do everything manually, and after this, rest is a breeze. You call a method within the transactional method, you call a method, call database multiple times. Okay, if there's any exception that's thrown out from the method name, there's going to be a rollback automatically happening. So much of work is reduced by using Spring Boot. So Spring Boot, Spring Boot, I have told about the database related part. There's several more. Right now, this is it for today. Thank you.